This is not a happy video, but it is also not going to be a whiny, cryy video. I have, as you guys know, if you've been following me for any time, struggled with mental health issues all my life, pretty much. And I have been dealing with them with medications and trying to do therapy and struggling with, let's just say it, forcing myself to read the material that I need to read and do the things that I need to do at home. That's called treatment resistance. And there are a lot of people that deal with this issue, not just me. There are tons and tons of people that suffer with treatment-resistant depression and mood disorders, and schizophrenic issues as well. There are several very good programs offered in Canada that are unfortunately offered through private hospitals. And this is not just a Canadian issue. This is a developed world issue, where our governments tell us that mental health care is the same as all health care, and it's not. If you are only able to be on social assistance insurance plans, you are not able to access these programs. You are able to access the public funded inpatient hospital programs that you go into for like a week or two. You get your meds stabilized. Most of the time you're over medicated, and the hospital is more focused on getting you out so that the bed can be free. This is not healthcare. This is not how you fix a mentally ill person. There are times when the person truly does want to fix their issues, but they need that structured month and a half to 2 month kick in the ass to get going. And the good thing about some of these private programs is they offer aftercare. So the one that I was researching offered a year of weekly aftercare where you go virtually online with telehealth and you speak with your provider every week for a year, and they make sure, are you still doing your CBT and your DBT and all of the skills that we taught you? Are you still taking your meds? How is your support system going with the things that we gave them while you were in treatment? All of that. But do you know how much something like that costs? 70 grand for a 7-week program. And the only options, somebody who is on provincial health care plans or disability insurance, is to either apply for a credit card, like a healthcare credit card, a loan from the bank, or like a payment plan, which even broken down over 7 years is $800 a month. That is 2 car payments. That is half of our mortgage payment. That is ridiculous. And what bothers me is that there are funding allowances for people who have addiction issues to attend these programs. And while I'm not saying that if an addict says, you know what, I'm done with this shit and I want to put in the work and I want to get better, that they shouldn't have subsidy access to those programs. They absolutely should. But so should people who suffer with a chemical imbalance or a mood disorder or something that has been equally as destructive in a different way, and exhausting to the people around them and their family, and just like they shouldn't have to white knuckle with their loved ones and push their relationships with the people that they love the most to the utmost edge because that's their only choice. That is absolutely not healthcare. And this is, as I said, this is not just a Canada problem. This is a developed country problem. We do not take care of our mentally ill. And I'm not just saying, oh, reopen the asylums and throw everybody back in. You know what? Sometimes we probably should reopen some institutions because there are some supremely mentally ill people who are living on the streets because there's nowhere for them to go. But we also need to, if we actually want to take care of ourselves and the people that we love, have a fund that allows access for people who are not able to access a private health insurance plan, people who can't get a job that has robust employee benefits. Those people should not be punished and not be forced to suffer and have their families suffer because they can't afford quality, life-changing treatment. That's not okay. That's not all right. I've been really struggling lately, and I've been digging into options, and this has really bothered me for a few days, and I just really had to get my thoughts out. And honestly, if you feel compelled, if you're in Canada, and you feel compelled to forward this video to an MP, please do. If you feel compelled and you're in Ontario to forward this video to an MPP, please do. I don't care. In fact, I welcome it. Share this far and wide because this is not okay. We should not be treating people like this. Because let me tell you, the moment we give people access to quality healthcare like this for their mental health, the minute millions of people become instantly more productive in society, and they can do things, and they can get jobs, and they can pay taxes, and they can function in society. Instantly, the minute we open these doors. We can stop the cycling of crappy inpatient care in and out of public hospitals because that's all that's offered. If we just have access to this fund for specific people. I'm not saying, give everybody access to $70,000 in upwards treatment, even if they have benefit. No. But we shouldn't be letting millions of people suffer because they are on a program that was set up for them in the first place. Why are we punishing people for accessing programs that they need to access? Why are we forcing people to stay mentally ill and suffering, and then wondering why so many people are looking to use MAID and then going, oh, this is terrible. Well, yeah, it's terrible. Well, how about we, help these people before they go, I have no other choice. I am making people around me miserable. I am miserable myself, and I see no other way out. How about we actually exhaust every possibility before that possibility shows up? If people can't handle it anymore and they've done everything that they can, then that's a different story. But we are purposefully denying a huge amount of access and a huge amount of care to people that could actually have a benefit in and change in their lives if they just had access to it. But instead, all they see is, I need to just be done. It's awful. It's sad. Thank you for listening to my rant. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and I promise I will have a slightly more lighthearted video later today. Thank you for watching.